What's up, guys? This is Durability Lab, and today's video is going to be quite different, I must say, from my normal videos, but I also think it's going to be quite exciting. So right here in front of me, I've got a trampoline, and you might notice if you look closely that it's looking in not great super condition. And you also might be thinking right now, well, what is the device that we're going to be durability testing today? Well, we're actually not going to be durability testing a phone or a computer or a TV in the sense you might think. We're going to be doing this trampoline. Now, you might be going like, what? Like, what are we going to be doing? Well, I've basically created a master plan for this video, and be aware that this video might take really long to make. I have a feeling this is going to be quite a long video, so I apologize for that in advance, but there's going to be several steps to this video, and I also want to let you know before we get started that I may deviate a little bit from the plan and go off on, like, you know, side tests every now and then, just because I don't have a full plan for the individual tests. But essentially what we're going to be doing is, the master plan for this video is, first we're going to be durability testing and breaking off the net, so the safety net, they call it, would be this net here. Then what we're going to be doing is we're going to be removing and breaking the thing you actually jump on, the black pad, which is attached via these springs here. Some of them are actually coming off. And that brings me to my next thing that I want to say. And what I want to fully say in this video before I make it is that this trampoline cannot be passed on. No one can use it. It's quite shabby. You can see it's fairly ripped over here. The poles are bending. In fact, there used to be an entire pole here that's come off. And we've had this for, I would say, about 4 years. I remember getting it in December of 2020, I think it was. I remember it was December of 1 year, and I believe it was 2020. And we've had it for a while, and it's been definitely used a lot and well enjoyed. But we're going to be getting rid of it soon because we don't need it, and it's not really being used anymore. And I thought, instead of just breaking it down and taking it to the dump, you know, why not make a fun video with durability testing it? And that's what we're going to be doing today. So anyways, enough talking, let's get straight into the video. So I'm going to go ahead and get some tools out, and we're going to start by durability testing and breaking this net down, and then we'll move on from there. So let's get started. Good morning, shed. Let's see. Gonna put this here. We gotta get some tools out of here. Let's see, so I think we're gonna use the pick, as you can see right here. Also, these clippers would probably be good for cutting small strings or the net or whatever. Let's see what else we got in here. Probably for the poles, towards the end, I'm going to end up using this sledgehammer. That's probably a good idea to get out. Let's see, what else? Probably not the pitchfork. Oh, and the hammer for sure. Got a hammer over here. That's going to be good for kind of pulling and clawing the net away from the poles. And that should be it. Maybe these loppers, because these are probably more tough and could cut more easily than the small loppers. And that's probably it. For now, anyways. Try to move some of these. Yeah, I'll come back here later if I need some more stuff. So first, we're going to start by using a hammer and just trying to claw the top area of the net. Let's get started. It's actually working. If we can take this down. Boom. There's the first one. Now let's go ahead and do it on this one. That actually worked surprisingly well. Go ahead and do this one. gonna add something in. I'm gonna just claw this net. Like this. That's actually really cool. Look at how big hole that makes. Try to do it over here. That's fun. Wow, we really bent this pole here. Wow, we even get this off. Bend it down. Flip this. There we go. Just have to untwist this fun knob here. And see if we can stand this thing back up. Now. Okay, now let's go through this one. Okay, so I'm just going to finish this last hole. There we go. Now it looks like that's it for the net. And we can probably start removing the net itself from around here. Yeah, let's get started with doing that. Okay, so here is the result. You can see the net is all gone. So now I'm going to go around the trampoline and just remove the net entirely so we can just pull the whole thing off. So let's get started with that. Alright, so for this, I'm going to use these smaller loppers, or clippers. I'm just going to go around the edge and see, where is this tied on. I'm going to try to slip this off. Probably just lift it out with the underfoot. Off here, I'm going to remove the spring. That's the easiest, so that's what it's tied to. But first, you need to go around and remove this entire orange and gray piece, which is, as you can see, pretty shredded over there. So I'm just going to go around and untie all these little ties. The thing is sort of altered. They actually don't even, they come off really easily actually. They're not even tied that hard on there. I think I'm going to speed this up. Actually almost done. Coming round. Rip right off. That might. And you might also be wondering, what is all this blue rope? Or it actually used to be a slack line on here. You might be wondering what it's for. And that's actually going to be for something we're going to do later that I have planned for breaking the poles and that. But for now, we got to take this net off first. And it looks like we actually have a second thing to tie it. And so later, I'm also going to speed this up. I'm going to go around and untie all these ones. And as before, some of them are already untied. They come off pretty easy just to pull the thing into that kind of knot, Probably break this whole thing up. I wonder if I can just rip this entire thing possibly. Yeah, maybe that's easier. Some of them are still put on pretty well. It's actually starting to come off. Almost done. Wow. Okay, that just snapped in half. See, it's all broken. Caught is, but looks like it's about to come off. Right. That's part of it anyways, and that means we can move on to taking the springs off. But before we take the springs off, I just want to show you this kind of mess here. So, over here, you can see it's completely taken off. Over here is this rim or piece that was completely torn around here. There was actually some foam inside here. You can see kind of coming out. It's gonna have to go in the trash, obviously. And yeah, then we can take this net off, and I'm just gonna be kind of breaking these screws, you know. And I think for this project or task, I'm gonna be using the hammer, which I think I left up here. Yep, there it is. And we'll just be, you know, pulling these screws out. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my camera back up and we'll continue. Alright, so let's go ahead and start. Yeah, I can pull these out. It's actually harder than I thought. Maybe we need something a little stronger. If I can walk in the view. I'll show you over here. These do not want to come off, so we need to do something stronger. Which, as you can see, is the pick. Not sure how well you can see that in the camera, but right over here, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of hitting on the springs and see if we can break them out of their positions. See. Almost. Crazy how they bounce up. That spring is completely bent, but I think it did what we needed it to do. It's pretty easy to actually just take them out manually as well. See if we can do it on here. Probably enough. Completely bend spring. Try a different method. Pulling this up. That's kind of cool. Well, maybe I'll just abandon the idea of just pulling it down manually. That seems to be the easiest way. I'm going to speed this up pretty more than you watch and show. I might actually still need the tech for if you're going to be that tough. Wow, that is still really tough. There we go, finally. It's going to get easier as we start to go further along. It's crazy when it does that, it snaps back. Not that much great. Huh. It's always surprising actually when the actual flip thing breaks, but then the spring stays on. Focus, buddy. We're definitely getting used hard as when pulling these springs out. Wicking these along and we'll be done in no time. Even the ones that would be hard are not hard anymore. You can feel when one's tough. These are like literally, just look, I'm just literally lifting my hand and they're like popping out now. It's so easy. Almost done. Some of them even come out by themselves when they get jiggled. Like that and that. Coming round. Almost done. Last 3, 2. Not that one doesn't count. It came off by itself. And boom. Woo, look at that. We are done. There's a whole big metal frame thing here, of course. And lots of springs. I don't think there's any more. I think that's the only one. Just hold this out from underneath here. Really heavy. I think this is one of the things that adds the most weight to the trampoline, in fact. Putting all the junk over here for now. Actually, took a little bit quicker than I thought it might. I think it's been pretty successful so far. So, just got a few springs here. I'm gonna go ahead and take out these springs now because I don't want them laying in the grass. These are really bent, some of these. Up on this grass for ages. It's actually easier than reaching in. That's almost all of them reaching. There might be a few more. That might be it. I'm gonna put some in this grass and we don't want that. So, what I'm thinking is, now we're coming to the fun part, which is breaking these poles down. And I'm thinking that's going to be pretty cool. So I'm just zooming my camera out. I'm going to go take a look at my other camera. Alright, so there's a few things we got to do for these poles. So, I think first I'm going to start by just bending these big things off, big pillars. How easy that's going to be, but okay, that's starting. Oh, there we go. Wow, once you get the bend, then it becomes really easy. Look how malleable that is. That's just bending straight down. I'm not even using a lot of force. And we'll do the standard metal brake trick where we'll bend it back and forth, and things will pretty much. Oh, that came out. Yeah. So that's one pole off. That one should be hard because it's already kind of dead. How these things just pop out. And I didn't do it that well. This is gonna break this off. This is a tougher one. For sure. There we go. How about this one? Or that one. I was thinking that one's like super easy. It must have been one that was already sort of not durable. You know what I'm saying? Because it broke so easily when I was pulling with the net. Now for these last two. Always kind of annoying when this part comes off. That's a tough one. Wow. It though. break it. Maybe this one's also kind of tough. Oh, there we go. I'm going to leave this one here just because it's also close, and I'm going to end up bringing those holes into here anyway, so we've also condensed that. Let me try to do that instead. Oh, not that easy actually though. Not that easy, even though it's already kind of bent. There we go. We got a handle on it now. Okay. So, that is the poles. I'm going to move those poles that are over there. They're kind of out of the frame of the camera a little bit. That's as far as that will go. So I'm just going to do that. And then we'll see. Okay. So this is going to get moved. So is this little cap here. Alright, and that leaves the question, what do we do with these poles? I'm going to have a little fun with them, you know, because why not? There's actually a lot of possibilities that we can do with this. One of them involves just towing work, but I'm going to first start by testing the durability with this hammer here. Like, I want to see how easily these things dent. There's even some holes here. I don't know if the hammer claw can kind of actually get in there. That could be a weak point to bend it. Not really though. Okay. Maybe not. See here. These actually don't bend that easily. Let's try this. It dents for sure, but not really bend. So, do that dented a little bit. Yeah, I feel that. There's a dent there. These poles here are very durable, it seems. I mean, especially, at least with this hammer. I don't know about this hammer, which we're going to get to at some point, but I'm going to keep testing this. These ones are definitely less durable. I don't know, this looks like, to me, actually a different metal. You can see, it looks like kind of a different material. Let's try the other side. Ooh, look at all that dents. That's crazy. Look at all the dents made in there. Yeah, that's really chewing that up. We'll try and get in one of these little holes here. Yeah, that actually makes more dents there. That's interesting. Yeah, that's denting in for sure. Try this side. Quite noisy for sure. Okay. Now let's try this one. Start small, of course, like I always do. Simple drop. Not much. Okay. Get it this way. Thing. Let's try hit it on this little area here. Yeah. Small dent, not a lot. Try a little higher. This thing is much heavier than the hammer, so this one hits here on the rock anyways, it's probably equal to throwing the hammer forward. Not necessarily throwing it, but like hitting it. Try a few repetitive hits. That I would definitely use for it. And this dent line there. See if we can keep it like this. More forceful hit. 3, 2, 1. That actually made a dent. I feel that. Not a very big one, but that definitely made a dent. Yeah, that one didn't make a dent at all, actually. Now let's try. This might make a little less noise within the ground. I want to try hitting these poles like they're in the ground. Seeing what we can do there. Okay. First hit. Drop. Go a little higher. Surprisingly, it's actually a little less loud, but it's not much less loud. That made a big dent. That's the biggest dent we've ever gotten. Look at that. It's really hot, the metal from the sun. Okay, let's go again with that. Let's see if we can make another dent. Ooh, that's even bigger. Look at that. Do one more, and if I can make another dent like that, that might be worth showing close up. Try that again. That is big. I'm gonna actually show you that on camera, because that's quite interesting. Okay, so here's where I was hitting. You can see over here, there's the dent, quite a big dent there. You can see there, the metal's very hot from the sun. So yeah, pretty cool. I'm actually gonna bring my tripod, I think, a little bit closer to here so you can get some more closer views. Might be a good idea. Alright, I brought my camera a little closer. Let's keep hitting. I'm liking the success on this bottom piece here. Okay, here we go. Another hit. See how this will do. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, another big dent, and that actually collided with the other dent, so it made almost like a middle line, like a thing that's popping up. That's really interesting. I wonder if we could squash that piece that's popping up. See, I gotta get specific with this though, and detailed, not just a whack. Yeah, you can't do that with just hand. That's better. Made the dent really deep. Let's try that same amount of force but up here and see if here's why this one is less durable than up here. I don't know if it's just because it has the ground to go into. Like, I don't know what the scientific reason behind that is. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go from kind of high up. 3, 2, 1. Okay, that also made a dent, bigger than we've gotten before on here. Not as big as I'd hoped. So yeah, this top piece seems really durable. Go for some repetitive hits. That actually felt a lot harder, but again, not a very big dent. So I'm thinking we stick to this part down here. I'm gonna switch some of this grass up so you can see this better. I don't know if that helps the camera see it better or not, but it's gonna get mowed anyways later. So I'm gonna try to hit this area now. See if we can make a big dent, since we know this bottom piece of bar works. There we go. When you get the right force, it definitely dents. Great over there. Was it miss? Ooh, that was a good hit. Look at that. Straight in there. So I'm thinking, what should be next? I'm thinking either we go around to this side. My dog's sitting in the middle, that's sweet. That's an option. Or we just move on to the complete next test. I think we move on to the next test because I think we've done enough hitting. Move my tools over here. Some of the tools here. I'm also going to move my camera back to its original position so we can focus more on the effect of this test. Okay, so what I'm going to do for this next test is I'm going to try to lift the trampoline up. I know this is quite a heavy trampoline. I just want to get my dog out of the way. Heavy! Come here! Here, boy! I don't want to get hit by this. Just going to lay on the part. That's really funny. Maybe not. So let's see here. So if we just lift it, we can obviously lift it like this. I want to see if this will bend if I push this. There's the hole that we bent. Ooh, look at that. Push this thing up and then it go and see how far away. Let's see what this does. That's fun. Try that again. Ooh, it broke. Oh, look at that. Let's see if I can reattach that. Cool. So here we've also got this long rope. Pretty sure I'm out of the camera frame, but I'm gonna strap it around me and see if I can pull the trampoline across. Just I gotta adjust my camera though. Okay. Yeah, let's try to wrap this around me. Let's step into it. Pull it backwards and see how easy this is. Oh, that's actually, oh yeah, that's not that hard. That's fun. I don't know if the camera can see me. I'm actually pulling quite hard. Oh, it's separated again. Alright, we're filming from another angle again, and we're going to jump in this thing again, and we're going to see. Yeah, look at that. It totally pulled it. Look at that. Ah, there we go. Yeah, that's great. Dang. Literally pull it across the whole yard. I'm gonna pull it back just to have another second time. That's enough for that test. Okay, so you saw that. That's exactly what our next test is going to be. So what we're going to be doing is we've got this powerful sit-down lawnmower here, and we've got this slack line, or it used to be a slack line, now it's a rope, and we're going to be attaching it to this mower, probably via this back carabiner piece here, and then we're going to be driving the mower down there and just towing the trampoline. We're going to see what happens. It's going to be really exciting. I'm just going to go ahead and attach the string or this long blue rope to that carabiner, and we'll get started. Alright, here we go. So we're gonna go ahead and drive this thing down. Wait to start it. We're gonna tow this thing down the yard, I guess. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so did you see that, guys? We literally towed the entire trampoline across the yard. I already detached it from the mower, and this is very cool. And we're gonna obviously need to move it a little bit, but this thing comes apart, as you can see, so we can just move it in parts. That's really not hard at all. Literally comes apart as I speak. So, anyways, that pretty much wraps up this video. I'm gonna go ahead and pack up this mower and some of this other stuff, and we'll be done. It is. Literally breaks apart as you pull it. So, that's it. There's all the broken pieces, and these will be taken to the dump sometime sooner or later. So I am aware that this video is quite different to my normal durability content, but I do hope you enjoyed, and as always, please give this video a like. Feel free to comment down below your thoughts, and of course smash that subscribe button for more videos like this. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, you know it. Peace out.